Hi guys, welcome back to some more action with Leeds United. It's time to get the pre-season underway for Season 2, our first in the Premier League. But I want to show you a few players, and many thanks to the guys who have suggested players. I've added some to the shortlist, and I've also inquired about a few. Montoya is one of the players I've added, and I think he could be a really decent right back for us. Jack Robinson, a left back. He was at Liverpool. He went to Blackpool. I believe he can get into the 80s. And yeah, he's only 20 years old, so I'm looking at bringing him in. Thomas Ince is another one. When I was looking at Blackpool, I thought, why not? He's young, he's British, and if we can just have a good core to the team, I think it'd help out. The fact that as well he can play right wing, left wing, or right mid. And I think if we can get him in, that would be great. Another one potentially, Adam Johnson, absolutely playing fantastically well in real life for Sunderland, and they have just been relegated in this. So maybe we can pick him, and he's on 50 grand a week, but maybe we can pick him up. Huddlestone's still there. I'm going to go with your suggestions. I'm going to look to bring in Huddlestone and not bring in Van der Vaart. I know Van der Vaart has the experience, and I do like that, but for the price and the wage, I think we can bring in someone younger, and we may be able to spread the wages over two players and just bolster the squad. Uja is another one who was suggested, so we're going to look to potentially bring him in, but we need to look at our striker situation and see if we can get more off the books. And let's go and have a look at that right now. So let's have a look by position. We have Bissett, we have Forster, we have Kenny and Svensson. So Forster is our main keeper. Svensson, I'm going to look to let go out on loan for the season. And we'll have Bissett, who is 17 years old but rated 65, as a backup along with Paddy Kenny. Centre backs, we have Kabul, Lees, Pearce, Wootton, Skirtle and Zaluska. So we have our main two in Skirtle and Kabul. And then we have some adequate backups in Lees, Pearce, Wootton, with Zaluska as the one who is hopefully going to depart. Hopefully we can get rid of Warnock in the left back role and bring in Robinson, and we'll have two young left backs. In terms of right backs, if we can bring in Montoya, we'll have Montoya with Byram as backup, Peltier on his way out. Centre mids, Austin is on his way out. Bentaleb we are going to keep and try and get him some more game time. Same with Dos Santos and Gosling. Christensen is hopefully going to be going out on loan. Moat is going to be back up. Murphy is on his way out. He's 24 and 68. We do have better that are younger. Norris, if we can get rid of him as well, that would be great. Tong as well, get rid of him. Ward-Prowse has just come in. He's going to be pivotal. We may have enough centre mids in the fact that we have Bentaleb, Gosling, Dos Santos and Ward-Prowse. So we may not need to bring in Huddlestone, but I'm thinking Huddlestone is going to be at least 75, if not maybe nearly touching 80. I'm sure he can get to that, so it would be nice to have that bit of experience, because if you look at it, Bentaleb's 19, Dos Santos 24, Gosling 24, Ward-Prowse 19. There's not really that much experience, and I don't really want to be putting Tong or Norris in there. We've got Mbaye and Stewart on the left. We've got McManaman, Niang and Sterling on the right. So we do have a load. Maybe Ince might not be the way to go. Maybe getting Adam Johnson in could be the way, having him on the left with, or on the right, and have Sterling on the left, because they can play. Sterling can play both, so Johnson can play both as well. They would make a nice combination, and then you've got Mbaye. You've also got McManaman and you've got Niang as well. Obviously Niang can play right or striker. McManaman can play right or left. So they are very versatile in the players we've got there. Sibi Shreevers hopefully going out on loan again to get some more game time. We've got Bentner, we've got McCormack as our main two strikers. Morrison is retiring in the contract, so we can't get rid of him. Same with Hunt. Tunkara is going to get some game time this season, so is Yeso. So it will be Yesel and Tunkara on the bench, and Morrison, and with Hunt being used very sparingly. So yeah, so we are I think we're sorted for strikers. It's just maybe bolstering the midfield a little bit, and the defence. If we can bring in a right back and a left back, maybe a centre back. If there was Unkalu, we could look at bringing him. But we've got some offices, so we have some news back, and Montoya is going to cost us 9 million. Jack Robinson will cost us 1.8. So let's go straight in and offer 1.8. He's got a year left on his contract. He's 6 grand a week. So even if we offer him 10 grand a week, we're still looking okay. Muru wants to play in this upcoming match. Montoya is, if I can get him, I was going to go 5, which he can go 7.5. He's only a sporadic first team player, but he's on 60 grand a week. That is one potential stumbling block. That team looks okay with Gosling, Murphy. Actually, I want to try and get some decent central mid pairings. So you see McManaman on the left and Sterling on the right. Looks pretty good. Gosling, Ward-Prowse, let's have you in there. Ward-Prowse and Gosling in the middle with Sterling and McManaman. That midfield is pretty good, to be honest. But then again, if you get Adam Johnson in there, or maybe Thomas Ince, another one for the future, just sort of stack it. The British players, I know it's a case of not having the same players as other people have in their playthroughs, but it's also a case of we're getting the Adam Johnson. I don't think many people may have picked him up, so he's one. Thomas Ince maybe a few people have, as Sterling puts us 1-0 up, and we are at home for this game against Marseille, which is quite nice. But yeah, if we can get a couple of, I think 3 more players, a left back, a right back, and maybe maybe it's either Johnson or Ince, one of the two, as they're both versatile players. And wow, 4-0. Gosling with a goal, Sterling with 2, McCormack with 1, Yesel and Dos Santos both came off the bench. Pretty decent result for the first pre-season game. Murray was disappointed not to start. Uju will cost 6.5, so he's one just to put on the back burner for now. Ince will cost 8.5. Adam Johnson will cost 5.5. So Ince is on 20 grand a week. Adam Johnson, what are you on? You're on 50 grand a week. I think Ince. It's just the fact he's on. We can offer him 30 grand a week. We'll offer him 7.5 million. He's younger than Adam Johnson. He's probably got the potential to be better. So I think Ince is the way to go. Van der Vaart has accepted the contract. I'm going to stall with that. Part of me wants to bring him in, but because it's an attacking midfielder option, and I don't really think we have that many attacking midfielder options. And the more I think about it, the more with Bentaleb, Dos Santos, Gosling, and Ward-Prowse, we do have 4 good enough central midfielders. But then again, Huddleston could be one. I really don't know which one to do. We know Van der Vaart's. We know his rating already. We know he's a 78, isn't he? I'm sure he is. Overall 78. Huddleston, we don't know what his is, but he's 27. Van der Vaart's 31. Huddleston, approach to buy. One of the key players in his role. He's on 35 grand a week. I'll offer them 4 million and see what they say to that. You guys were saying bring Huddleston in rather than Van der Vaart. So let's see what we can do. Right, 3 offices. 7.5 million accepted for Montoya. We may have to. I'm slightly concerned we're going to have to offer him some more money because he's going to say he doesn't want to relocate. But if we're offering him the crucial first team role, he may accept that. Clean sheet bonus of 20%, 4-year deal, and you'll be an important first team player, Jack Robinson. I can't give you crucial because we've got Muru as well. Christensen wants me to rotate the squad for this next game. I think I'm going to actually do that, mate. In fact, no, I'm not. Sod it. Let's just do it. We'll do it for the last game. It's the last game is where I don't want any real injuries. Interesting that Pierce got sent off. Gosling and Bentner with the goals. A 2-1 win. Right, 4 offices. Monthly report. Training injury. McManaman out for 10 days. The body's hoping for a successful season and seeing how your leadership pans out. Mid-table finish. And Thomas Ince's offer has been accepted. Let's offer him 25 grand a week, 10% goal bonus, 4-year deal, crucial first team player. And right, training injury we've seen at McManaman. Let's have a look at these players. Nagel can come up now. Yeah, you know what? Let's offer him a contract. Radza. Potentially quite good. Christensen, no, let's release. Miguel, we'll keep our eye on you. And Rask looks like he could be a really decent player. Looks like he's going to be an attacking mid. So let's move on, see what happens with Huddlestone and the others. Hull City want 4. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Huddlestone want Hull want 4.1 million. They can have it. Let's just see what Huddlestone's contract, what he actually says in terms of his contract. If Huddlestone will agree to a contract of say 45 max, we're saving 10,000 on what we would have been paying Van der Vaart. So yeah, Montoya wants more money. I was afraid of that. So yeah, we'll offer him 70 and see what he says. Mensa has a report for us. Hellenius, another Hellenius. Anderson is a reject, and Boring is a reject. We'll keep our eye on those two guys. Yep, scout further. And Rantanen, what do you have for me, fella? 82 max, we'll keep our eye on you. 74 max, reject you. Potential 84, keep our eye on you. 83, keep our eye on you. 81, keep our eye on you. 66, that's a reject. And Huber, 84, keep our eye on you. Thank you very much. Jason Pierce wants to discuss his wage. Okay. Pierce, centre back. Warnock and Peltier, both contracts are coming up for renewal. I'm not going to renew them. Pierce, you're on 6 grand a week and you want 15 grand a week. 71 rated centre back. I'll give you 10 grand a week. I'll give you 10 grand a week. I'm not giving you any more than that. Right, let's see what Huddlestone says and what Hull say. Jack Robinson has accepted the contract, so there is another left back in. Thank you very much. Van der Vaart, let's stall that once again. I should just reject it. I really would like him in. Just because it's the experience, isn't it? Nagel has accepted his contract, thank you. Final report for Nkulu. Wow, he looks really quality player. Let's inquire, just see what Marseille have to say about him. His contract's up for renewal in 11 months. If we can pick him up, that would be fantastic. But now it is time to sort this squad out. Yeah, Bissett, Peltier, Pierce, Lees, Murrow, Sterling, Dos Santos, Murphy, Shrevers, McCormack and Bay. Yeah, that'll do. Right, at home to Stuttgart for this first game of the season. Sorry, last pre-season before we get to the first game of the season. They're playing a 4-4-1-1 formation. 1-0 win. Prato missed a penalty, but Sarara scored the goal for Stuttgart. 4 offices. Are we having some more new players in? And Kulu will cost us 10.5, not a chance. Thomas Ince has accepted the contract. Let's get him in. 13 million left, 158,000. New signing has arrived. We can look to get Huddleston in. 35 grand, goal bonus, 4-year deal, crucial first team player. Right, so it's Montoya is the one we're waiting to hear back from. Ince is on his way. Let's go to 75, 4-year deals, crucial first team player. He's getting what? 15, 30, he's getting 25% bonus on his wage. Not too worried about Jason Pearce not wanting to accept his new contract. We can find someone else. He's got a year and a bit left in his contract. Huddleston has accepted that contract. So let's get Huddlestone in. And we will go and reject the offer for Van der Vaart. Let's see, have we made the right choice? Huddlestone, what are your ratings? 77, okay. And Tom Ince is a 75. That's a pretty decent way to bolster the midfield. Right, Van der Vaart. Club pulled out, there we go, Van der Vaart, all sorted. So let's move forward and get the first game done. Montoya has accepted that contract. Thank you. That leaves us with 1.6 million and 48,000 in wages, which we don't have to worry about for anyone else. We can use that for youth players. And let's go and have a look at the squad. So Montoya 77. Let's have a look for the first game of the season. Forster an 80. Kabul 80. Skirtle 78. Murray 71. So left back is a potential worry. I know Jack Robinson's 68, but he does improve. Sterling, Huddlestone, Ward-Prowse, Tom Ince, Bentner and McCormack. That's a pretty decent team. And then when we actually go down and have a look at the bench, you've got Gosling and Niang, Lees, Pearce, Shrevers. Let's take Morrison out. Let's put Dos Santos on the bench. Take Byram out, and we want Yesel on the bench. You know what? That looks a pretty good team. We've got a half decent bench and some reserve players who are going to get better as time goes on. Yeah, I'm fairly confident with that team. That should be we should be able to achieve the board's objectives of mid-table finish. I'm taking a mid-table finish between anywhere from say 7th or 8th to 14th maybe. Right, transfer offer for Michael Tong. This is what we want. Thank you, Blackburn. In fact, if you'd have come in and offered me 50,000, I would have accepted it. And that is not a problem. So let's have a look at objectives and see how far ahead we are. Mid-table finish, and we're 8th, so yeah, it probably is 6th to say 14th, 15th. Yeah, we can handle that. Right, so now all we need to do is, as Hoylett courted by Real Madrid. West Ham is our first game of the season, and yeah, all we need to really do now is look to sell some players. If we can sell any more, it would be ideal, or any loaned out, that would also be ideal. Tonga's gone, Board have given me a bit of money, but I'm not worried about that. Leeds United, let's praise my team. Been playing well. First game of the season. Let's go and get a result at home to West Ham. Monday night football. So everyone else has played a game. Team looks really strong. Let's see who West Ham line up with. Adrian, they've got Carroll, Morrison, Jarvis, Noble, Diarme, and Skirtle gets his Leeds career off to a bang with a goal early doors. Any of the other new boys want to chip in with a goal? Carroll makes it 1-0. Carroll makes it 2-1. So Carroll with a goal just either side of half time, as Fraser Forster is injured. Hopefully he's not out for too long. McCormack makes it 2-2. Can we get a late winner? No. Our first game back in the Premier League is a 2-2 draw at home to West Ham. And Niang came on for Ward-Prowse. Let's hope Forster isn't out for too long. Out for 4 weeks. Crap. Okay, it looks like it's going to be Paddy Kenny in goal. His game's going to be against Arsenal, as Hatem Ben Arfa rocks Newcastle with a transfer request, and so does Aguero. If only I had the money to buy him. Right, let's see what we can do with this team. Ince and Sterling, do I keep them where they are, or do I move them, swap them round? What footed are you? You're right footed and you're left. So actually no, you are playing on the right side. Bentner's right footed, McCormack's right footed. Skirtle's right footed, so is Kabul, we're okay there. Paddy Kenny in goal for this game. Not much else we can do with that. Right, so Arsenal away for our first away game of the season. They lost to Liverpool. Gibbs is suspended. This is a lunchtime kickoff on Saturday, so first 2 games of the season have been live on TV, you'd assume, with a 12:45 kickoff on the Saturday and an 8 PM Monday night game. We'll quickly run through this one, and it's a 4-1 defeat. So no-go with 2, Podolski and Koscielny with a goal. Tom Ince getting a goal as well. So disappointing to lose that game, but we have lost our best keeper. Shrevers and Kabul we have offers for. Gillingham for Shrevers, season-long loan, accept that. And Kabul, who has offered what? Udinese have offered 7. We are going to reject and disallow future offers. Kabul, I want to keep you. So yeah, Shrevers loaned out, which is good news. And let's move forward, and Chelsea in talks with PSG over Cavani. Game against QPR coming up, who must have come up through the... I can't remember if they were playoffs or not. Or if they were... if they came second. Right, Bolton. Luke Murphy. Accept that. Thank you. Can't remember if he was on the transfer list. I think he was, because he's 24. Press conference. I need to motivate my team. Yeah, Paddy Kenny is the potential weak link. I could put that 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid in, as he is the same rating as Paddy Kenny. So, transfer offer for Noel Hunt. Hello. Accept that. Thank you, Ipswich Town. Getting rid of some players who we don't want to use anymore. Match rescheduled. Leeds v Spurs has been moved from the 6th of December to the 7th of December. Luke Murphy has gone to Bolton. And Noel Hunt is hopefully on his way out. I think, you know what, this could be time to get Bissett into the team. We know Kenny's not fit, so let's have Bissett in. Montoya, Muru, Skirtle, Kabul, Sterling. Let's keep you in there. Ward-Prowse. Let's have Dos Santos in. Actually, Gosling in there. Just need to get players back on a little bit of form. Hopefully home to QPR we can do that. Wow, QPR have won their first 2 games. Beat Liverpool 2-1. Beat Fulham 2-1. Holy crap. Who have they got in their team? I'm not going to quickly run through this one. I want to see who they have signed. We've got Ruddy Simpson, Onua, Gill, Traore, Cranchar, Mbia, Granero, Hoylett, Taraba and Remy. So to be honest, yeah, QPR have got a good team. You're wondering why. They're obviously in real life they are struggling, but they have got a few of those players out on loan. Remy and Park have made it 2-0 to QPR. Bay has come on. Can we get anything out of this game? Are we going to suffer our second defeat? It is our second defeat of the season. So, where are we in the league table? I dread to think, to be honest. I really do dread to think, as Pato, you can see there, has gone to Spurs. Negredo has gone to Roma from Man City. And Pogba has gone from Juve to Dortmund. Player sold. That will be Noel Hunt. I can't see there's anyone else we're going to sign. Anything I will actually do right now is look to have a see if there's any goalkeepers we can bring in on loan. Anyone that we know is half decent that we can look to sign. Let's have a look, just see if there's anyone in the Bundesliga that we know we can sign as backup. Quick look through the list, and I do not recognise any of these. I do have an idea of, actually there's a couple I do, but I'm just not sure they're going to be any good. Any in the Premier League? We're probably looking, we're looking at real youngster. Jordan Archer, I don't really think he's going to be that good. Jed Steer could have been one. Danny Bachman potentially. Let's have a look in the Championship. See if there's anyone in there who we can bring in, just as maybe just a bit of backup. Connor Ripley could be the one. Yeah, you know what? Let's leave it. Let's get quickly through transfer deadline day. There's going to be no one else coming in. I can't, unless there's some miraculous swap deal offered to us, but I can't see it happening. So we're just going to quickly go through. You see there we've spent, Leeds United has spent 34.7 million, and we've brought in 1.5 million. So let's quickly run through this. Man City are looking to bring in Suarez apparently. Top deals, there's still been no more deals apart from Pogba, Negredo and Pato. 3 hours to go, and it's looking like, yeah, it's going to be a fairly quiet one. We have an office. Is this an offer? It is, for Paddy Kenny. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, let's accept it. Potentially a wrong thing to do, but if it gets him going, Suarez, Real Madrid to Man City for 38 million. And Paddy Kenny has gone to Ipswich. Yeah, potentially letting Paddy Kenny go was the wrong thing to do, but the young guy we've got, Bissett, is he's the same. It was the same rating as Paddy Kenny, and it's just the fact that he was half his age. So we'll keep our eye on him. 107 was spent. Sorry, 107 million was spent. Players leaving on international duty. We've just got Younès Kaboul. Monthly scout report. 88 max, 82 max, 89 max. We'll keep our eye on all those. Obviously we can't bring any of them up yet. So let's move forward. A bit of a break now for the international. So this is time for Fraser Forster to come back, and hopefully he does come back, as we have Chelsea in our next game. We are away for that game. 1, 2, right, so we have some updates. Fraser Forster, yes, thank you, you're back. Let's sign you up. 86 potential, sign you up. 66 reject you. 83, but your overall at the moment is pretty poor, so I'm going to reject that. 86, sign him up. 77 rejects, 78 rejects. Scout the rest further. Rantanen, what have you got? 79 max, 84 max, 76 max, reject, 80 max, rejects, 85 max, 76 reject, 87 max, interesting. Let's scout all of those still. Mensa, what have you got? 77 reject, 85, keeper on you, 85 keeper, but overall at the moment is pretty poor. 85, keep our eye on you, Ramadan. 94, Kadri. Between 79 and 94, let's sign you up. And wow, another one, 73, 94, let's sign you up. What players will be scouted further? Thank you very much. And I will call it a day there, guys. We're on to half an hour, and we will be playing Chelsea in the next game, Baptism of Fire. And we are, as you can see in the table, we are 19th. We have 1 point from our first 3 games, conceded 8 goals. It's the worst in the league. So, guys, I'll be back in the next episode pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.